gonna say it like this.
18 years later, my ass.
Soon as that popped up and we start seeing this scene of future Coco with her child getting accepted into Winchester, I knew it was fake. It was like too perfect of an outcome that happened after her having a child for it to have been real. It was a dream world. Her and Troy were able to co-parent and raise this 4.7 GPA beautiful black young lady who got accepted into all her schools, and she chose Winchester. Bullshit.
What's up, y'all? This is yours truly, Myron Smothers, with TheMindOfMyron.com.
And we're on episode 4 of season 2 of Dear White People. And we're still on our people-driven episodes so far. So we've got Reggie, kind of Sam in a sense to start the season off, but I still so basically we got Sam so far, Reggie, we did Lionel, and now we had Coco. In a sense, to me, this was a Coco episode featuring Kelsey. They had a lot of interesting moments throughout the episode. Let me take out my handy dandy phone so I can get my shirt. And, you know, shout out to Southern too, showing our HBCU some love, since in the last video I was talking about Howard. So just a couple things. We see there's a couple main takeaways I took from this episode. Number one, I think it's interesting that they paired Coco and Kelsey together, because
one is real and one is fake.
And you should be able to tell which one is which. I genuinely think Kelsey is being true to who she is. I mean, she acts prissy. She acts like a white girl, let's be honest. But I feel like that's who she is as a person. It's no falseness or I don't know what word I'm trying to use, so forget what I just said.
There's no falseness about it. That is exactly who she is. She is that person.
But when we talk about Coco, we know she's putting up a facade. Everything she does is for image, how she's being perceived by others, specifically the white community. She kind of reminds me in a sense of Kanye. She cares about what people, and specifically white people, what they have to say about her. And she feels like that route is going to get her and lead her to success in life versus just being who she is and making it, getting it out the mother home, just being who she naturally is. We see her on the phone at the beginning of the episode talking to a mama who, one of our mamas, dealing with stuff all in the background, and when somebody came around, it's just like she put up that facade. Like, she went from what's happening, Mata? Oh, hello, mother. Oh, I'm sorry, mother. And it just was like how quick she could switch it on for people. And that's why I say it's interesting that they paired those two together, because they act alike. But I think one is doing it because that's naturally who she is, and the other's doing it because that's what she thinks is successful. That's what she sees as to get her out of her current situation in life. Side note, we got another TV show popped up, and it ironically starting James Tyler Tyler, whatever, the original Lionel. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Everybody hates Chris. The original Lionel from the movie Dear White People. So I thought that was cool. The biggest part of the episode, if we're being honest,
is finding out Coco was pregnant.
That's crazy. Just crazy that she found out she was pregnant. I wasn't expecting that one, so that was a good shocker. So far this season, I wasn't expecting her to be pregnant, but it definitely brought an interesting twist to the episode of her just kind of dealing with the decision. Poor Lionel got through a phone. That's why I say he's the funniest character, because everything happens to Lionel. just her just dealing with this being pregnant. And we see her get to, well, first we see her and Kelsey have a real heartfelt scene, just kind of talking about the situation, and Kelsey just basically telling her that she's gonna be there for her. A real black woman. It was a beautiful moment to see on screen, just them being there for each other, especially just kind of at the end when she was just like about her hair. Is it new one that you watched? Like, it just kind of brought it all together. It was a real good scene, just them showing real sisterhood with one another. Side note, Kelsey gay as fuck. I didn't expect that either. Kelsey fine. Both of them look really good. Like, Coco fine. And Coco, why you pregnant in every show? Because if y'all watch the Haves and the Have-Nots, she's in there too. It's Melissa, and she pregnant on that show too. But anyway, she pregnant every show. But yeah, Kelsey started rubbing them feet, and Coco just like, girl, I think she said I'm strictly addicted, but I think she had to tell herself that so that she wouldn't get too into like her foot massage. But it was kind of cool how, like, though she acts a certain way, she said, I'm Trini, I know my roots and all that. I still got everything I need. I don't leave my people in the background. They're still here. I just act a certain way because it's how I was raised or whatever. So, fast forward further in the episode, we get to her deciding to go to the abortion clinic. And that's right before we get to the 18 years later.
This is one of the most chilling scenes I think we've had because it was shot very cold. It was a very cold shot. Usually it's got a lot of light colors, but they let us know that we were in a abortion clinic. Like, it was chilling, a chilling scene. Grim, just looking around it.
It made you really feel it. So when she told Kelsey, I'm not gonna do it. I was shocked. I thought she was gonna do it, and then when the 18 years later part happened, I was like, oh, she's definitely gonna go through. She's gonna have this abortion because that scene was too perfect. And basically, what she was telling her child, I think she was talking to herself in this flashback or this vision. Basically, that was a message to herself that she can go after anything and get anything and do anything. And in a sense, I think she wants the child, but she has too much she wants to accomplish. And again, I think personally, and I've seen it happen. I've seen many, I'm not gonna say many, but I've seen women have babies in college, still going to do great things, get their degrees, It was a more so but now I'm gonna grind harder because of my child. Like, I'm gonna go even harder. Might be in school a little longer, but I'm gonna get this degree. Like, I was already going hard, but I got something to work for. But again, it goes back to with Coco, of how she's perceived. She didn't want to be that stereotypical black woman who got knocked up with no husband. She didn't want to be that because she felt that's how white people were going to perceive her as. So we see when they called her name after the fantasy or whatever, she walks down that hallway to handle her business. A decision I believe she's going to regret as we get further on in the season. Or she might not, because she's the type of woman who feels like she's doing what she got to do to better herself. And if she feels, and she makes business decisions. This to me was a business decision for her. Again, one I think she will regret, might not, but I think she personally gonna regret it. Troy's gonna find out about it. And it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. I can see it being leaked. And side note, let's go back some of how y'all always, not y'all, but the white and them love to try to flip a script and blame us for something when they know they did it. Try to put the blame on us, but we ain't having it. So I believe in upcoming episodes, Lionel is gonna find out. I'm still banking on Lionel to find out who his IVW person is. And again, I think it's somebody in the circle. I would not be surprised if it's somebody black. I wouldn't be surprised. And then Order of the X, we still trying to figure out who that is, but they let us cheer up a little bit with Lionel's episode, but it went right back to kind of a cold episode of, in your emotions. But again, another episode where people are going to be able to relate to.
But anyways, thanks for watching. Check out the other episodes. If you're just checking out for the first time, comment, talk about the show in the comments below. That rhymes, I got bars. Yeah, dude.